Japan has bought an incredible 5 billion XRP, formally approving it as a reserve currency, in an extraordinary move that might rock the world financial system. Yes, you heard correctly. 5 billion XRP. Everything could drastically change as a result of the Bank of Japan's decision to include XRP as a reserve asset in its financial framework. What makes this so significant? The CEO of SBI Holdings, one of the most powerful banking firms in Japan, broke down during a live broadcast just moments ago after learning the news. Why? For this is not merely a financial choice. The way the world will see cryptocurrencies, and particularly XRP, is undergoing a seismic transformation. The XRP run is about to begin, so now is the time to pay attention because you don't want to miss it. Let's go right to the core of the issue. Let's start by discussing the 5 billion XRP that recently emerged from Ripple's escrow account. The transaction is now publicly available, and I've been monitoring the blockchain in real time. 5 billion XRP were transferred from the escrow wallet to an unidentified location on the XRP ledger. This isn't just any transaction, though. This movement is a definite sign of Japan's official intention to use XRP as a key component of their financial system. These enormous amounts of XRP released by Ripple's escrow usually indicate that a significant financial institution or government body is getting ready for a large event, which is precisely what is taking place in this case. But when we look at the time, it becomes even more intriguing. The Bank of Japan made the startling announcement during their emergency meeting just prior to this transfer, announcing that XRP would now be formally acknowledged as a component of their reserve currency system. Why XRP, you might wonder? It all comes down to scalability, speed, and efficiency. For a central bank like the Bank of Japan, which has been searching for methods to update its payment infrastructure, XRP's demonstrated capacity to settle transactions in a matter of seconds at virtually no cost is revolutionary. Let's examine this amazing news in more detail now. We were able to view a PowerPoint from an internal Bank of Japan meeting because of some leaked information. Project Hinomaru stands out despite the document's blurriness. This is a covert effort by the Bank of Japan to include XRP into their digital currency system. Project Hinomaru is the full-scale implementation of XRP as an essential component of Japan's monetary system. Not merely a test. It's rare to witness a nation the size of Japan adopt a cryptocurrency on such a massive scale. And there will probably be global repercussions from this statement. Another important piece of knowledge is revealed by this project, Hinomaru Slide. In addition to being a settlement asset in Japan, XRP will play a significant role in bridging the gap between established financial systems and the emerging digital financial landscape. In essence, XRP is becoming the foundation of the Bank of Japan's domestic and global settlement system. With this action, Japan will be able to lower expenses, speed up payments, and reach a degree of financial interoperability that other nations are still years away from. This choice has practically infinite ramifications, and other countries are probably going to be encouraged to adopt XRP after Japan does. What are the financial experts' thoughts on this revolutionary development then? First, let's look at SBI Holdings' response. SBI Holdings has been a loyal partner of Ripple for many years. The CEO of SBI Holdings was taken entirely by surprise during a live broadcast. The CEO's remarks were nothing short of explosive when the Bank of Japan announced that XRP had been officially adopted. This surpasses Bitcoin in size. It is quite significant for someone in his position to make such a strong remark. Although Bitcoin has long been regarded as the cryptocurrency king, XRP is now gaining attention as a crucial asset for the financial future of one of the biggest economies in the world, in addition to being a cryptocurrency. Consider the change in dynamics. For many years, Bitcoin has been the industry standard for cryptocurrency. With the support of a national central bank, XRP is now in a position to contest that stance. We're not just talking about a price increase here. Digital assets like XRP will now play a fundamentally different function in the global financial ecosystem. According to experts, this may mark the start of a significant shift in the perception of cryptocurrencies among governments and financial organizations worldwide, as well as among individual investors. Let's now tackle the crucial query. What will happen to the price of XRP next? Numerous analysts anticipate a substantial increase in XRP's value due to the support of the Japanese government and financial industry. Before 2025, some analysts suggest that the price of XRP should reach 1,500 yen. For comparison, this would amount to a nearly 20-fold rise in XRP's current price. How did this occur? Demand for XRP will soar as a result of Japan's decision to make it a reserve currency. XRP will be included in a number of institutional and retail investment portfolios as it develops into a key element of Japan's financial system. The price of XRP will probably rise as a result of the high demand from Japan's biggest banks, payment processors, and even the government. Let's examine how this price aim can be achieved in practice, though. It would be necessary for XRP's market value to increase dramatically, which is totally feasible given the growing national usage. The value of XRP will rise as a result of its use as a bridge currency in the Bank of Japan's infrastructure, which is expected to generate enormous volumes of transactions. Additionally, the market's liquidity will grow rapidly as more central banks and institutional players begin to use XRP for their own purposes, which will raise the price even more. What comes next in all of this, then? Officially, the countdown to XRP's next significant milestone has begun. In a few weeks, Japan's entire house will vote on whether to accept XRP as a reserve currency. This will be the last action taken to formally establish XRP as the preferred digital asset in Japan. XRP will formally become a major component of the Japanese economy after the referendum is done, and the financial industry in Japan gives it resounding approval. This is a win for all XRP holders and, to be honest, for cryptocurrency fans worldwide, not just for Ripple. The fact that Japan has approved XRP sends a strong message to other nations that digital currencies are now considered mainstream assets. They're evolving into a vital component of contemporary economy. The outcome of this vote will have a significant impact on the global Bitcoin market, and the upcoming weeks will be crucial. What does all of this mean for you as an investment in XRP then? The news that we just saw truly signals the start of a new era for XRP and the cryptocurrency sector in general. The choice by the Bank of Japan to include XRP as a reserve currency is revolutionary. With 5 billion XRP leaving Ripple's escrow and formal support from Japan, XRP is poised to soar in value and maybe reach previously unthinkable price levels. Anticipate even more excitement as the countdown to the full House vote progresses. XRP is at the forefront of the global financial system transition that is taking place in front of our very eyes. It appears that if you have been holding XRP for a long time, the wait is finally paying off. Are you prepared for what is ahead? The world is watching, and now is the moment to get ready for what may turn out to be the most thrilling period in the history of cryptocurrencies. A major change is going to occur in the global financial system. Japan's recent actions regarding XRP have the potential to establish a new worldwide benchmark for virtual currencies. Keep an eye out since this could be the turning point. Don't pass up what comes next. This movie is solely meant to be informative and instructional. It isn't financial guidance. Before making any investing decisions, please conduct your own research and speak with a financial advisor.